Welcome to the tavern.
Welcome everyone to D20 Tavern Arizona. Thank you so much for the support and by following us on this journey that we've started so far. Previously, the party of the Clearwater Tavern has been sent to go in and do some shopping at the city of Bregmor, where they met up with a small resistance of goblin clan called the Rockfeet, the local guard of the town, and they got into some negotiations again, shall we say. And now we join the party going into this town of Bregmor. Now before we begin our journey with the party, the Dungeon Master would like to ask you, please stay tuned for a question I will pose at the end.
Okay, so once you guys enter town, he parks the wagon somewhere like here. No. Let's take that back. So he starts to take the wagon. Perfect. With you guys kind of wheeling it through the middle of town.
That's cool.
And where would you like to go? There's lots of things here we can go around and see, and I can just direct you on where exactly would you like to go first today.
I say business first.
Bregmor.
Yeah, let's do that. That brother's right.
Let's go meet up with Gad.
Okay, so as you guys are going through in the Dragon Tales, this is a goblin. Dragon Tales is going to be here. So you guys go through the heart of the city, or the little village in a sense. What you see as you're going through the city are goblin children, like playing. There's some gnolls that are going through, and you'll see like off in the distance, maybe some one of the ogres just kind of walking through and just walking, right? Not really talking to anybody. There's no adults, no goblin adults in the town. Mostly children. You'll see the occasional gnoll as they do kind of walk past you, but it's mostly made of.
Do I feel like they're taking special notice of me?
Roll insight.
11?
You just get a sense that they are like looking at you a little bit differently. Okay. We will go into here as you are. Well, we'll keep going. So you guys come to the buildings are rudimentary built. They're not like the best craftsmanship. Even as you pass by with this sign that says Orc's Palace, right? It's kind of like off a hinge and not really well written. It looks to be in very poorly etched goblin language with a this crown that's kind of poorly drawn into it, with teeth that are sticking up for Orc's Palace. You go around the bend and you come now. You catch it first. A very well built building. It is 1 story tall. A really nice roof. A well made, like well crafted roof. It looks like it's seen some weather, but it's held its place. And the walls seem to be well built. A very ornate made door with a dragon head on it, of a red dragon with these massive horns that go back. Almost
To take notice of that.
to seem to be like a hollow image of it kind of looking at you as it as you guys approach the door. But the wagon's parked. And you
To be clear, is it an actual dragon skull, or is it just fashioned to look like a dragon?
roll an Arcana check.
It's a 1.
It looks like an actual dragon to you.
I put my hand back and I say, "Brother, look!
Can I take a look
How did
at
they
it?
do this?"
Yeah.
Arcana also. Not any better.
Man,
Is it worse than a 1?
somehow there is a dragon on this door that is alive and well.
The thunder help us.
May we go in, Mr. Dragon?
Oh gosh, we're talking to the dragon. This is where we're meeting Gad.
He's this is where yeah, this is his town. Not his town. This is his building, and Dragon Tales is right there. I know the door is a little scary sometimes, but you just gotta walk up to it. It's just part of the whole experience of Dragon Tales. Kind of gets the feeling of the tavern name, or not the general supply store's name. It's a little different.
I take an audible sigh of relief.
Honey, are you gonna stay with the cart?
Oh, we're gonna get the stuff out, right?
Yep.
Sure. That's what
Okay.
we're doing.
Who's gonna help do this? He actually grabs one barrel, picks it up, like up off of the wagon, and
Oh.
brings it up and over.
I will
Starts carrying it over the door.
get out and try to do that. Try to grab the barrel.
I will assist you in your guidance. D4.
Oh yeah, thank you. Might have needed that. I
Oh
did
my
need
gosh,
that.
got a 4 on the dice there.
Let's see, it's
Some good guidance.
19.
19. You're able to pick it up. It's heavy, but you get it up over and bring it.
I got
And
it.
starts walking it over towards the door. He grabs it with one arm and opens up the door, right? And kind of opens up the door and goes, "Come on, guys, you're gonna like this guy."
I take a look at him and I try to straighten my face so I don't look like I'm straining.
How many barrels are left on the boat?
It was just the 2.
Perfect.
I've got my alligator bits. I'm not going to leave them in there.
It's my shield is strapped over my back.
This like a smoke comes out, and who would have come up behind Honey?
I would have right behind
You're right
me.
behind him, and who else?
I'm assisting him, so I'm right
And
there with him.
assisting. Okay, so once he
Oh,
grabs
is it
the
far?
handle, what you see is like the tail of a dragon for the door, not knob but handle to pull open the door. Is this like literal dragon tail that's on there, and in Draconic, written across the wall of the keep calling tavern, general supply stores, is Dragon Tales General Supplies and Goods.
Okay.
And that's in Draconic, not in
It's
common.
in Draconic.
If I take note and find it interesting that it's written in Draconic.
Okay, so you walk in, and so don't mind guy over here on the right side. He's a good fellow. He's just here to make sure everything's good. And no one tries to take anything. And as you walk in, there's this Warforged standing attentive with a glaive right there as he walks in. Good day to you, sir. A Dragonborn is a trustworthy fellow. I hope you're one of the Dragonborns that is a trustworthy fellow.
I am, friend. Good day to you.
I've never seen a possum before. That is a strange being.
I've never seen a talking coffee maker either.
Well-
Normally they just percolate over the fire.
Right? And he's like a chromish bronze, right? Colored to his making and stuff. He's got green eyes, and he kind of laughs at that joke. Coffee maker, I've never heard that one. The goblins around here don't seem to have quite the sense of humor that you do. And a lizard man, This is interesting. And a Kaniku? I haven't seen one of those since I left Sharn. Oh my goodness.
He just takes his hoe and just at attention right beside him. Walks on in.
They're really good. They're really good at the things that they do.
I was getting nervous and be like, please stop it. But he's liking it. All right, go for it, man.
Just make
Don't take
sure
off the
that
coffee
you do what's right and good by, and just take care of business and be on your way as he closes the door behind.
That's not creepy.
There is a counter
Got a good feeling about it.
made of redwood, and it has like a granite top.
A
of
calendar?
stone. What's that?
A calendar? You
Counter.
said? Oh, counter. Okay.
Sorry, a granite countertop.
You still got the straw in your
Yeah, still got the straw in my hair.
And there's some shuffling you hear from behind the counter.
I'm going to go up to the counter.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm going to go up to the counter and,
The counter's probably about 5 feet.
well, clearly I'm going to fail trying to climb up on top of it to look over it.
Well, you don't need to roll. You don't need to
Oh,
roll. So
okay.
you reach up and kind of go over
Alright.
the top. There's actually even some stools because not all goblins are 5 feet tall either,
That's true.
right? So you got like the little kiddie stool if you need to stand up over the top.
I just want to get up on top of it and like
You
look
see,
for whoever's back
you
there.
see like some ears poking up. As it's kind of like Roman should do.
What did you bring in here today?
We're here to see Gad.
Cat? Yeah.
He lifts up his head, and this kobold with. We need to get a description now. Well, doesn't really. He's got a hood on, made of leather, so it's a green hood, and he is a reddish color to his kobold. He's got a long snout, some piercings all along his eyebrows.
I'm Dad. And what can I help you with? Oh, hi there, honey.
Oh, hi, how are you doing today, guy? I've brought some new crew members in here.
My arms start to shake. Can we put these down?
Is that some of the... Is that what I think it is?
They're barrels, yes.
Oh, that's good. You brought the barrels in. Are they from the farm?
Jelly Bean sends them.
Oh, that's good. You can put those back here.
The Warforged comes over, picks them up, and starts to move them towards the back.
Does the Warforged train at all?
No,
You got one in each hand, or
That's up.
no, he picks them up one and starts to move them towards the back.
It's I think Grax takes 2d10 damage to his pride. Just takes note of that and is relieved to get it out of his hands.
As you start to look throughout the rest of this, it's a really nice facility that he has here. It's clean. Is the first thing you notice after, and it does not smell, at least of feces and stuff of what you had from outside. It's more of a. It is more of a hemp smell that's in here, or a like some
My
sort
favorite.
of some sort of essence that's being burnt in here.
Well, outside of the delivery of the tavern goods, what else can I help you with today?
is there an armor maker in your employ or in town?
Blacksmith, maybe.
Well, we're the most of the place of the goods and services that do the major facilities of the town. We're not really able to sell armors outside of what you would of leathers and studded leathers and hides.
As he's describing, I want to pull out the alligator hide and say, we want armor made
Oh,
of
that's
this.
interesting. We could do that. All right, good. I got some assistants in here. Ah, hey, come back here, you worthless dragons. Wannabes?
And out come these like teenage kobolds.
Yes, sir. What can we do for you, sir? What do you want? How can we serve you? Take this back. He's wanting to get some armor built. Put that back there. We can get the other kobolds working on that.
What kind of?
What kind of armor are you looking for?
So in my mind, I'm thinking kind of like a studded, full suit of armor. At the very least, down for thighs, but it's for him.
Are you wanting to get a full set of leather armor? This is all within the legalities of what we have here within the side, our little town. Is that what you want to try to go for?
Yes, I think so. I also have these bones if they would help. Also from the alligator.
You want to add that within the armor?
If it would help. If
We
not,
can
I
use that
do
for the
other
studs and stuff instead of doing the metals, if that's what kind of guy you are. You look like a druid.
It's for my brother.
Something as hardy as you can make. I don't think all of our business endeavors will be as amicable as this in the future.
I was born with my armor, so he's soft.
I don't know where you're from, but by the way, my name's Gad.
Hey, Gad.
Grax.
Grax.
We've got certain things that we have to.
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior Lathander?
Are you here to do business or talk church religion?
Yes.
Which one?
Business.
Are they
please.
mutually exclusive?
Well, those are two different things. When we talk at the Orc's Palace, but they don't got good tavern. We gotta go up to, out there to the Clearwater Tavern.
I was gonna say, I know of a good tavern.
If you're buying the drinks, I'll sit down and listen to you for a good amount of time.
Let us talk armor for now. You can do the church thing later.
Very good. Yeah, come on over.
Okay.
Buy you drink sometime.
That sounds good. I also like a good smoke here. If you've got any good hash or whatnot, you set that up. Anyways, with crafting, are we looking for any sort of special grade there? We can kind of upgrade it if you wish. Just tell me what I can do. A leather armor, a studded leather armor, or even a hide.
You've got the book open there. So which one gives the better AC?
I think it's
Studded leather, I believe, is the better.
Okay.
Out of leather.
And I don't have
see that.
I don't have much of a concept of what gold is really for. I know they traded amongst themselves to do and things, but if you recall, I gave mine to him because I just
To craft it and make it out of this.
look at his shield. I made that.
This is going to be a little bit easier. It's kind of complicated, labor intensive. It's going to be a little bit better than a regular studded leather because it's not from things. Well, so we'll do that for 60 gold pieces.
Oh,
Is that the deal?
yes. That seems fair.
I would. It's going to take some time. That would probably be ready by the tomorrow morning. I don't know how long are you going to be. We can expedite this a little bit more. Actually, to have it expedited, it's going to cost a little bit more. We could have it.
Gonna out loud scream at Honey. Honey, are we staying overnight?
Well, that wasn't the plan, but you guys are kind of in charge. I'm just here to watch over you.
Well, when you say expedite, how quick is expedite?
Well, see, that would take. That would cost about 120 gold pieces. We can have it done by the end of the day.
We might as well wait until the morning.
I kind of misspoke. I was thinking for the regular, regular studded leather armor to make it. It's gonna take about 3 days.
Oh, it's a bit of a difference.
Yeah.
Well, it's a very big difference. Yeah.
Well, we can't wait here 3 days, my friend.
Well,
Can you meet me halfway?
halfway. With
Yeah,
what?
can you do it maybe by the morning for less than 120? Because you did say $60 to have it done in the morning. Can you try to meet me
He's
halfway?
kind of going through and shuffling through his stuff.
Well, I've got a lot of requests and stuff, and that's.
Make a diplomacy or a persuasion check.
Me?
Yep.
I'm assisting in that.
Thank you. Oh, thanks.
So you're casting a spell?
I'm helping him with
Is it a
guidance.
cantrip? It's a cantrip,
It
right?
is a cantrip.
So you get into the middle of that. It's a verbal.
No.
And somatic, yeah.
Are you doing this nonchalantly?
Yeah, I'm not trying to make a production of it. I'm just saying, yeah, maybe we get it by tomorrow would be.
Please, no, yeah. All cells are final. We don't want to have any, like, no spells and stuff in here, please. That is kind of against our policies inside our store. But
Go ahead and make the without. So he's gonna interrupt you as you go through the
Fair
somatics.
enough. I'll stop. I'm
It's a
not trying to
15
cause
without.
trouble.
It's 15 with that.
So he can do it for 100 gold off of the 15.
Okay. Well, I have a feeling it'll come in handy.
I'm gonna go find Clink.
Where is
Smoke
Clink?
is worried about where's Clink in this place.
Where is Clink?
He's just wandering around right now.
Where are you wandering to?
Right now, he's looking for any. Are there any weapons or anything in cases? Or
So you've got this main countertop that goes from wall to wall. There is, if you're looking, there is like a half door that opens to get from. It looks like it opens, but there's no way to get in. So you would actually have to physically climb over the top. Passive perception. Why don't you make a perception to see? Because there's like a hallway down the side.
16 plus 3, so 19.
So you see a hallway lit by some sort of light, like a light source, right? Almost like a light bulb.
Okay.
But it is a short hallway, then it goes to a set of stairs that go down.
Okay. He'll hop over.
You'll hop over
the door. Yeah.
Are you doing this quietly?
Yeah.
Let's roll a stealth.
17.
Ooh, rolling better.
Different die. Stealth is plus 8. Yeah.
Plus 8?
Yes.
Oh,
Rogues, man.
So you're shot, okay, with a taser
Okay.
in your rear end section. I rolled a 20 on the
Wow.
to see you, and then rolled a 17 to hit you. So you're tased with a
I hear it.
yeah. This isn't gonna be
Fried
like
chicken.
actual damage. So this is 3 damage you're gonna take from that. Go. You need Keniku not to wander too far from your group if you're here to do good business. That's a location that we don't go. And he plucks it out of you, right?
Okay.
As this is going on, I want to inquire about. I'm looking for a full staff
He was
carved out of perhaps yew or hazel, something like that.
So you're not allowed past the counter. Right?
I'm asking about it.
So,
Well, we've got those things. You just are you wood? That's a really rare wood. We had to go deep into the forest for that one.
It doesn't have to be yew. It can be. It needs to be carved from the heart of a living tree.
Well, we've got some Rome trees, Rome pine. It's a dark wood.
Well, strong.
It is a strong wood. Yeah, it is a pine, really good. You can give a good thumping if that's what you're looking to do with it. That will cost you a
quarterstaff.
1 gold piece.
Is there anything a little nicer, perhaps? You know, you already picked up that I am a druid. I'd like something special to carry with me.
For right now, for what is going on here, I don't know you. I see you traveling. Now, depending on what kind of things you're willing to do for me, we can maybe go into negotiations over a different staff.
I live a chaste life.
Well, why don't we deal with that a little bit after we're all done here? But do you want this quarterstaff here today?
Or when we pick up his armor, either way.
Well, it's available. You can have that right now. 1 gold piece that's down in our stash underneath the house.
Well, what did you have in mind for something a little nicer than pine?
Oh, well, we've got a yew wood, but it's gonna. We have to go deep into that forest. It's dangerous, and the yew there is a little unique to roam. That one's gonna cost about. Well, let's just say it's a special type of quarterstaff that if you got caught with it around our parts, that you might get arrested for having it. And you guys look to be some good people, and I don't think that that's a good choice to do at this moment.
Interesting.
I'm so Kortha's not versed in subtlety, and so I don't know when you mammals talk in circles. Explain to me if what you were.
If I went after him, I didn't get brought in there.
So you saw him get tased.
Okay.
Are you asking me to go get the you myself? What are you asking me to do?
Why would he be arrested for having that type of wood staff?
By law in our Bregmor, you would not allowed to own yew wood. You can have the pine.
Why is that? That seems like a strange law.
Well,
Is it? Is it not?
depends on where you're from.
They're not from here.
Not from here, my friend.
Well, within our town, the head constable has made it kind of law that the common folk are not allowed to possess certain weapons or armor, and I can't sell it to you within city lines.
Interesting. Well, we wouldn't want you to do anything you're not allowed to do. We don't want to have you get in trouble for our sakes. So
When's the next time you're out of city lines?
Is this staff more than just a staff?
Well, yeah, but we can't talk about that because I don't want to get in trouble. Kivley will definitely would shut down my facility.
Well, what is the best staff you can give my brother then?
That pine staff for 1 gold piece. That would be a good staff.
Sounds like even if we got the you would, brother, and you were caught with it, you might be in trouble. You might attract attention you don't want.
If you would allow me to show you what I can do with a staff. It is casting magic and I don't want to cause any trouble, but perhaps I can disguise it in a way that would make it not a problem if I was caught with it. I can show you with the pine, if you would like.
Well, I can tell you what. It sounds like we're wanting to get into this right now. Is there anything else outside of? Do you want? I have leather armors. I have some backpacks.
Perhaps a blade.
We have some short swords.
Do you have
some
any
daggers.
denim?
Denim? We do. That would cost you 5 silver pieces. And what are you trying to build or make?
Denim pants?
Oh, we do have denim pants.
Could I get a pair adjusted to have a?
We'll be okay.
Do you know what overalls are?
Yeah, you can sell those for 5 silver pieces a pair.
Why don't you possum size?
Well, that's special made. We can have that ready in the morning.
Good.
It's basically just goblin size with a wider waist.
Adjustable waist. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe you sew some padding and armor into it, perhaps.
Just thinking really thick denim.
Mm.
Might get into the light armor area with it.
Well, we can have that ready for you. Yeah. Custom made. Do you want any special patches or anything in there?
Patches?
Yeah.
That's as deep as you can make the bib pocket
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
and the other pockets. 'Cause
Oh, here you go.
you gotta.
And these other kobolds kind of come out from like a trap door from the wall. They come and start like
Trapdoor.
they come out and they start measuring you when one's taking notes.
I would imagine you came back with him after getting zapped.
I only threatened to use the leash on him. Only threatened. Said
Clink.
No leash.
Clink, do you need a blade, a dagger, armor?
Daggers. Leather armors.
Overalls.
Leather armors.
Overall.
So the leather armor will cost 15 gold pieces.
Okay. And the daggers?
Daggers will be how many?
Ah. He just holds up. It goes like this.
6 gold pieces.
6 for both? Okay.
I say, Gad, I would like to look at your swords, but I want to make sure that we leave enough, that I leave enough money for my brother's staff. We don't need to discuss it, but can you at least let me know how much that would be and how much maybe some of your swords might cost?
Well, we've got some short swords.
Is that all you have?
That's all we have. We got it for you. You might like the Great Club.
The Great Club?
Yeah.
Um,
You seem kind of like a smash guy.
yes, but I have this shield. Could I wield it with one arm?
The great club is two-handed.
Well, how much for a sword?
Short sword's gonna cost you
Shuffling through papers.
20 gold pieces.
Will I leave enough money for my brother's staff? If I have 100?
100 gold. We got 100 gold pieces.
Probably showed my hand there, but I'm not a very shrewd negotiator.
And then we're saying for the short sword, we said 20 gold pieces were correct. So that's about 120 gold pieces altogether.
No, it's about 80 left. After I have 100, if the short sword's 20, I'd have about 80 left for my brother's staff.
Yeah. I don't know how much money you guys have. So
Well, I have 80
I think you said it'd be 120 total for the two.
for the staff and the sword.
No, for your armor and the sword.
Yes, I'm just my armor. I've already paid you
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
So
We
how
got,
much?
we got a crew working on your armor. It'll be
Okay,
ready
so
in
how
the
much
morning.
for my brother's staff?
I think he means the knife staff.
The nice staff.
We're back on the staff again.
Well, we don't need to get into details. I just want to know the number.
So regular leather armor, 2 daggers.
A couple daggers and a sling. Ammunition.
Slings illegal.
What? A simple piece of leather?
He doesn't make it. You want it custom? You want it made?
We can do this somewhere else.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'll just do the daggers then.
Maybe you like a javelin, which I can make from crocodile bones.
See how that goes.
Any backpacks?
What
How
kind
much?
of backpacks and what are in them?
Well, we got an explorer's backpack and a dungeoneer's backpack.
How much?
We have a partial explorers.
How much for an explorer's pack?
An explorer's backpack.
Yes, we're going over top here, everybody.
The explorer's backpack is 30 gold pieces.
Cool, over the top.
The dungeoneer's backpack is 45 gold pieces.
The problem is, I don't want to spend that money and then not have enough money for my brother's staff.
Which one do you want?
I don't want
I
my
can
brother to
make
have his
do.
staff.
No. Which pack?
I can make
Oh, I
do
think an
with,
explorer's pack would be fine.
I can make do with pine if
Then
that's
we'll
what it
do
takes.
the explorers pack.
Okay. Oh, Mark.
How much? 35?
30.
30?
For the explorer's pack, it's 30 gold pieces.
How much was the dagger?
4. Let's see what
for
more. We got a
two,
whole. We got a
6.
whole case of. We can give you 5. Oh, we got. That'll clean us out though. You guys want any potions or anything? We got some minor potions of healing. You're looking for that stuff.
How much are
Healing?
the healing potions?
50 gold each.
50.
6 gold.
Think.
6 gold.
Potions are expensive. I can touch you and heal, or I can say a word and you heal.
6 gold. Healing. Healing potion, 6 gold. You take 6 gold and he slides it over on the counter.
Roll a diplomacy or persuasion. That's a big difference.
You're gonna have to roll a natural 30.
I'm just gonna get tasted. 13 plus 2, 15.
He laughs.
That's it.
He
You could
laughs.
have used some guidance with that.
Slid it over.
Oh, I guess you can't do that. You can't give him guidance here.
No, I'm trying to do-
No, for 1 potion of healing is 100 gold pieces.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try this one more time. I'm gonna kind of lean over the countertop towards Gad, and I said, Gad, come here. And I kind of motion him in a little bit with my hand. So he leaned forward.
You want to talk about the staff?
You and I, we're not so different, my friend.
Oh my gosh.
Why can't we come to an agreement about this for my brother's sake? I'd like to spend money at your store, but I don't want to spend more than I can. And I just say real quietly, kind of under my breath, so that only he can hear, trying to respect his intent on privacy. How much?
Lunch break.
And the Warforged goes over, locks the door, shuts the lights off. He grabs this like little torch or flashlight and kind of lights up. And he walks over and opens the door up. Once this all kind of happens, the door to the stairway closes off, and then the walls behind kind of another section opens up. And he goes, "Follow me!" And he and he goes, "I think I'll wait right here to watch the door. Is that okay with you guys?"
Good idea. honey.
Okay, I'll make sure nothing comes in. Okay, and he like disappears. He's like gone.
Oh,
This is a nice trick on
So he will walk you towards the back.
As we walk by the Warforge, I just go like this and walk on by, right through that
you
doorway.
pet him or you just wave goodbye?
Just a little.
So he walks back, and it's like this private room, right? There's a square table, couple chairs in this room as well. There is a little cot that's over in the corner. What you would recognize as like his personal quarters. There's a rug on the ground of a grand red dragon. And he sits down at the table and he kind of motions for you guys to sit and goes,
Well, I've got a business proposition for you if you're willing to take this.
Speak. Can
Maybe.
we hear it first?
Tell me.
Well, there's some things that are going on around the town. We need to get see, some of the goblins here are kind of coming up missing. We're not sure where they're being taken, but I've got some rumors.
Maybe an alligator ate them.
No, but you gotta be careful on that one because, see, word's getting around that a crew of goblins were up and they found a shipment that was supposed to go into the Clearwater farm or Whitewater farm, and they seem to be on to you guys in some sort. So just make sure you're kind of crossing your T's a little bit better. But they don't know that it was you guys that I would assume, based on the payment and the gold that you guys are throwing around, that Jelly Bean possibly has found you as a possible resource around the tavern. Am I catching this all right?
We are basically slaves to Jelly Bean.
That's a secret.
Puts his finger up to his beak.
So,
Well, there's our secret.
well, just know that it's okay with me. I need to get this supplies and distribute it to some goblins around the city. I can make sure some of the folk around the town are kind of liberated in a sense. And I'm a little rebellious as they don't like hearing the harpies. Distribute some of this substance around and collect the payments. And I'll get your staff in one of the caches alongside the riverbed.
Why is this staff special more so than pine?
Well, see, the constable, Kivley, Constable Kivley, he's not particular to some of the magical essences that come from staffs of this nature. And that wood is very unique and powerful. So it's going to be different to kind of put a red flag on you if you're walking through Bregmor and whatnot. So you distribute some of this clear water through our town. Come back with the payments. We'll call it even, so that way it doesn't get back to us, drag it to us people. We got some folk in there at the Oryx Palace that you can probably start in.
So, I had a question about disguising the staff while in town. With your permission, I would like to show you with my club how I can make this staff look. And maybe it'd be not such a problem if I get caught with it.
You can entertain me.
Okay, so I pull out my club and I cast Shillelagh on it to transform it into more than just a club.
Well, friend, that's quite the trick there. As it kind of brambles up and whatnot. The problem that you'll have is that our constable, he's very attuned with the magic sense of things and sees those. So you having the abilities to disguise yourself, he can sense that, and if you've got the magic flowing through the staff, and the staff in a sense having a druidic magic already embedded in it, you would have some troubles wielding that around our city or town.
Sounds like this constable is a problem.
Mm.
We solve problems.
We have before, my brother. Well, we do have business to attend in this town first, and that has to be a priority. We're here on behest of Smoke's Uncle Jellybean.
Speaking of, we are to, I believe, get payment for
Oh,
dropping
that's
off.
right. That's right.
So
Is this
he-
all we were gonna do for him? Just drop off the. Okay. Well then I suppose we might be free to help you out.
He
Thought you were covered for something.
gives you
Yeah.
a small
Yes,
bag
understood.
for the payment for the shipment that you provided of the clear water.
I assume Honey got it.
It's a small bag.
Does it jingle?
It's pretty light too.
Well, we'll show this to Honey. He ought to know if this is the right amount, but Gad looks like you seem like a trustworthy person.
So I'm very interested in this staff. So we are to deliver the clear water in and around town. How do we do that without? I mean, look at us. We stick out like a sore toe, you know.
Well, do the best you can.
Is there sights to see that we can?
Bregmor's not really a sight to see.
Okay.
Some of the goblins will be coming in from their works that they do out in the minings and yards. So there's going to be a lot of goblins and more gnolls that come in from their work that they do throughout the day. A lot of them like to go into Orc's palace to get some food.
So is there more than one place to drop off the clear water, or just the palace?
Well, you need to, distribute it
How many drop
to
off?
willing people. Well,
We're selling it now?
you seem like a person of salesman type.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But I thought we were just delivering it. We're selling it
you're
now?
gonna deliver it to places, sell it. Yeah.
So you don't have a specific place in mind or places in mind where you want us to deliver these. You just want us to find buyers on the street.
Yeah.
Seems dangerous for a group of people who don't know their asses from a hole in the wall in this town.
I know where the hole in the wall is. It's fine.
Maybe
How much do
Honey-
you need back?
What do you mean? How much do we need back?
Well, I can't give it away. What's
Oh.
the price you want for us to sell here?
20 gold pieces per jar.
Is jar like this jar?
Well, hold on. We need to do some quick math. So we're gonna
Math is
say
hard.
there's two cases. 20.
Are you a math teacher?
No.
Oh.
24.
24 times 20 is 480.
50 gold. 50 gold pieces each
Per jar.
per jar.
24 jars?
You need to turn a profit on this, so 75 gold pieces per jar.
You think a lot of goblins and kobolds and gnolls in this town have 75 gold pieces to drop on on these jars, my friend?
It's a possibility. You'll be surprised what people will throw at some of that stuff.
Well, look at my friends. Come huddle in. Come huddle in. You guys lean in. What do you guys think? So, do you really want to take this on? You want to start slinging clear water?
How bad you want this staff?
Well,
'Cause
how
it
many-
does seem the only option.
How many
for the
jars
staff.
are we going to have on us? Hey, Gad, how many jars are we going to have on us exactly?
Well, it depends on how much you're selling and how good you can do it without getting caught.
How did you say? How many jars though do you need us to sell?
24.
24 jars.
Yeah.
What are we gonna have a little wagon wheeling around town with us with all these jars in it? That's not gonna be very discreet.
Be creative.
That's not as complicated as you would think.
How about we send them back to you for payment and for pickup?
That gets.
I don't want it back tied to me.
Okay. Okay. I put my head back in the huddle.
This is not as complicated as you would think. I don't know what this clear water is, but it's not the only substance our family is dealt in making and selling. We can sell some jars
Okay. If you,
between. I think between Clink and Yalto, we could get them anywhere.
well, this is important to my brother, so it's important to me. I have a feeling it's gonna help people, and if you seem to think we can, well, then I've got to trust you. Clink, what do you think about all this?
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Gad. We'll do it.
We have a deal.
We got a deal.
We make Clearwater pushers.
I need. You guys all are some Jelly Beans crew, and I know where to find you if. So, the money needs to come back to me in the morning when we give you the armor.
Okay. We'll bring you what we've sold, and we'll bring you the jars we haven't. If there
If we
are
wanted
any.
to disappear with the Clearwater, we would have disappeared with the Clearwater before we walked in your front door. So okay.
Okay, we got a deal. All right. Well, lunchtime's over. Let's go back to business.
We didn't even eat anything.
Oh, last thing. A blade, not a sword, just the blade. Maybe that long, single edge, little curve, thick spine. Maybe a broken sword.
We don't sell broken weapons here.
You don't ever have a broken weapon.
Kobold craftsmanship, you can speak to your brother there. Well, is
Yeah, not the kobold.
kobold craftsmanship is good.
I shake my head.
Okay.
We don't break things. At least sell breaking things for free.
Moving on.
So the door, he opens the door. You guys find yourself back on the other side of the other side of the counter.
Goes, is there anything else I can help you with today?
No, I don't. I don't believe there is. Thank you,
Really?
Gad.
Any hats or anything hanging out?
Any what?
Like hats?
Yeah, there's some hats. You can buy some hats.
Nice.
What kind of hat do you want?
Just like a nice flat.
I'll hand you
Leather.
the explorer's pack, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I'm already carrying one thing.
No, like the
Like a graduation hat?
like a nice little
Flat
flat
hood.
cabbie hat.
Okay, so
Stuff.
Just a little fancy hat.
probably sells it for 5 silver pieces.
He's gonna
3
just take a
silver
look
pieces.
at it. He's gonna try to pocket it.
Are you trying to pocket?
Yeah.
Sleight of hand. As
I swear.
well, hold on. So there's no hats around. There's no hats out here. You have to make it past the back.
Right, never
All the
mind.
supplies and stuff's
Okay,
in the back.
now we've already been electrocuted. That's fine.
Okay.
I take the leash and kind of tangle it in front of you.
As he's looking around. When you guys come to the back and go to the other side, the Warforged opens, turns lights back on. Honey is not in here. You can't see him.
Oh, we saw him vanish, didn't we?
Honey,
Can I
didn't
yell
see
for
him
when I
vanish.
yell for him? What happens?
Out from a shadow comes a 7 foot by 4 foot, 275 pound.
that is quite a trick, my friend.
you guys are so fun.
Honey.
This is the greatest game of hide and seek I've ever played.
Well, I do not want to play hide and seek
I
with
don't
you.
want to play hide and seek with you, honey. We'll play some other games. You got the payment? See if he's the right pick. Give Honey the payment.
I give him the sack of coins, presumably.
So he takes the bag, opens it. It sounds about right.
Okay.
You go.
Gets
Honey.
adjustable kind of guy. And he puts it like on, hangs it on his
When he
pouch.
kind of fluffed it around, did we get a scent of whatever the material was jostling around inside of it?
Fancy cloth.
Okay.
Interesting.
Tell Honey that we're staying the night in town.
Well,
Ask him if he knows where we can stay.
that's quite the interesting thing because they don't really sell rooms here. Orcs Palace is a tavern, bar, place of substance and eats. I might have to cut a deal, see if we can get a tent or something. Or we go camping out in the middle of
Let's no, we have some work to do here in town. Let's go to the tavern and they might find a room for us.
Let's just let Honey worry about the room. Because as bad as I'm going to regret saying this, I don't think we want him with us for this.
I would be surprised if this is something that your Uncle Jellybean's never been a part of before.
Yeah.
Plus, is he really the type of guy we want to start having secrets with? He seems like the type of guy that might find out.
That's a fair point. It is a fair point.
If we're, hey, not even close gonna say, if we're making a mistake, let's just tell him we made a mistake and not make it any worse than it is.
It's fair. It's fair.
Yeah, and before we walk out, presumably we're going to be taking the bottles with us.
At
So,
least some amount of them. Yeah.
So we start walking out.
So like, there's some wheelbarrows outside.
Full
I wanna ask Gad
jars.
before we step
With
out.
some
is there-
jars.
Is there any place he would recommend we start?
Who are you talking to?
Gad.
You just kind of just figure it out. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Now here it is, folks, the question you've been waiting for. Hopefully you put some comments in below before we pose this question. Here it is though. Big restrictions on the purchasing as they had their gold in this. So how would you have reacted to this? And have you ever had a situation where you've been restricted in a D&D game or other RPG game on what you're allowed to buy for weapons and equipment while in a small town?